Welcome to Online News Voice. Every day, the news is filled with diverse stories and topics. These often include the promotion of voters' rights, homicides, and the latest controversies involving former President Donald Trump, just to name a few. But is there a particular reason why these topics dominate the headlines? By and large, they capture our attention and spark debate. Yet, as you are about to discover, there are issues of even greater importance that frequently go unnoticed. Stay tuned as we delve into these critical matters that truly deserve our attention. The most urgent issues such as censorship, government racketeering, judicial corruption, attorney misconduct, and the failure to have our voices heard by those who represent us in government are seldom highlighted. These topics are fundamental to the integrity of our democracy. So why is it that the increased need for promoting voters' rights is plastered in our news? If those who are voted in refuse to respond or work to hold the judiciary accountable for misconduct and violations of rights that were meant to be preserved through the very Constitution, they took oaths to protect and serve. Interestingly, promoting voter rights seems to serve the interests of those seeking election, rather than addressing the systemic failures within our legal system. More voters increase the probability of being elected or absorbing the many pre-election promises. But why aren't other rights, such as equality rights and the right to due process in our courts, mentioned as frequently? Research conducted by the Center for Public Integrity revealed a disheartening reality. Only 3 states score higher than a D+ in the state integrity investigation, while 11 states flunk entirely. This 2015 research detailed how each state ranks for transparency and accountability, using extensive research to grade states based on the laws and systems they have in place to deter corruption. These results highlight a significant problem. Our system is plagued by inefficiency, ineffectiveness, and indecisiveness. Primarily, the increase in corruption can be attributed to a lack of oversight by governing agencies, the House of Representatives, and peers who are given the responsibility to hold each other accountable. It is a known fact that attorneys and judges do not like to represent clients who seek to bring claims against their peers who operate under color of law and discriminate against some members of society. What happens when rights are egregiously violated by officers of the court? Victims are often forced to accept their violations or self-represent, facing further berating and violations from other attorneys and judges. This callous behavior is both degrading and destructive. The United States leads the world in the total number of people incarcerated, with more than 2 million prisoners nationwide as of October 2021, according to data released by World Prison Brief. This high incarceration rate is partly due to the unethical, civil, and criminal violations committed by officers of the court who operate with impunity. Meanwhile, individuals outside the legal profession can be jailed or imprisoned for child support arrears, often resulting from improper or fraudulent calculations of payments. The media and journalism personnel, without the knowledge that they too will one day experience government corruption, seem to have sworn not to include these issues in the news or even investigate them. So why is America labeled as being democratic and a land of the free, home of the brave, when the very veterans who have served this country are struggling to preserve their rights on home soil? Resolutely, we must address these issues head-on. Judicial corruption, attorney misconduct, and governmental failure to provide adequate oversight are problems that undermine the very foundation of our democracy. These issues require an approach that is deliberate and dynamic, addressing the delicate balance of power and ensuring transparency and accountability within the legal system. The time has come for us to demand better. We must hold those in power accountable and ensure that our legal system operates with integrity and fairness. This is not merely a practical necessity, but an indispensable requirement for a just society. We must recognize the fundamental importance of transparency and accountability, and work tirelessly to achieve it. As we reflect on the state of our legal system, it is clear that we face significant challenges. However, with determination and resolve, we can address these issues and create a system that truly serves the people. Let us move forward with confidence and a commitment to justice, ensuring that our democracy lives up to its promise of liberty and fairness for all. America, it is time to stand up and demand the justice we deserve.